thinking's evil, not seeing anything which is suspicious. Like that's the difference.
This game is lost. Just give up, man. We don't have a
Like
fucking
if someone,
mid-laner.
like if someone knowing the details or like just knowing like certain story points, not recognizing it, you can't really say then it's paying attention. Because then that doesn't make sense. Like how could you? Like for example, I don't know. Like you know when Garp punches Luffy.
Nah, when it's happened.
Um, after Enies lobby, he punches him and Luffy complains it hurts. The post Enies lobby arc. Like that was him using Haki.
He can literally say the same thing happens when Nami hits fucking Luffy.
Does that mean Nami's got Haki
Yeah,
as
Nami's
well?
got fucking crazy Haki.
The difference is that's done as a gag. He gets a boo-boo on his head and it disappears. The next scene. That's the difference.
What I'm saying, yeah, you asked
Like
me
Garp,
someone.
it was literally a point. Hold on.
If you ask me some One Piece specific things, yeah, I might not remember. But if I ask you some Black Clover related things, you won't remember. So
No, hold on. Done. That is not even a point because literally when he gets
I think it's in
hit,
Cash's side.
Luffy complains. Kevin,
Wait,
Luffy
where'd you get
complains
that?
about.
What?
Who you
The
talking
hat?
about, Nathan?
Don't worry about it, kid.
Oh, but Kevin, when Luffy gets hit, right, he literally complains about how much it hurts, and then Sanji freaks out and he says, "How can that hurt you when you're made of rubber?" Like they very clearly state the fact that this shouldn't have hurt.
Yeah, I think they do actually say that.
Sanji even complains about it, and everyone's shocked about it. It's like they made a clear
All I'm saying
emphasis
is
that
Nami
that
is
punch.
crazy.
It's like, yeah, but that's just like a throwaway thing though. It's not like they didn't make a big deal out of it, like because Sanji
They
just
did make a big
no one,
deal out of
no
it.
one, no one, well, other than Sanji, no one reacted. So it literally like it's like just whatever.
Wasn't they didn't repeat what Sanji just said, but they all were clearly shocked by it. Everyone was in shock, and then Sanji was the only
Yeah,
one.
well, they're also in shock here when Nami tries to steal something. She
No,
shouldn't be doing. Like it's like it's like
He did something. He did something which is clearly established. Like he's rubber, things bounce off him.
I thought we were past this.
That's just not the same. Look, I'll reread Black Clover when you reread One Piece. How's that sound? Don can join me as well. Don, that's fine, right?
I remember everything that happens. What's the point?
You remember everything.
It literally has
That's-
2 arcs, man. Literally 2 arcs, and half of it is filler.
Well, all I'm saying is, yeah, you don't remember the things you don't remember the things I've talked about.
All I need to know is Yuda's got T-Vox and he's.
Hold on.
And Noel's got the most dirty swimsuit you've ever seen as well.
Right, but Don, name all the black balls.
The Black Balls, there's the
Yeah.
retard that fucking got the deadest trim in the West. Looks
Which one's
the
that?
lightning battery.
Henry.
Okay.
The whole that's just the.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Lara.
Frankie did not. You did not even know who Look was when I said that.
Nah, there's no way. That's good. Yo,
literally
didn't
even
Frankie,
know
what are
who
you
it
reading
was.
then, you pussy?
Wait, which one's that? If you just describe them, I'll know.
No,
Hair
no, but
color
like,
and abilities,
it's-
I'll know.
But like the name was there's only one guy called Look, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
True, there's only one guy called
part
Look.
of- He's
my
part of
goat.
the gang as well. He's not even like a thriller. Like, he's part of the gang. I mean, he's like this
Kind of filler. I can't lie. This
And then I just knew it wouldn't matter. So then
game's still lost. I don't give a fuck, man.
look, there ain't.
I just think you'd have a much better impression of it if you actually remembered what had happened. Like,
Yeah, but that's just because I forgot it after reading it and paying attention to it. It's
oh,
not like
well,
I
don't
have some.
think you were paying attention.
I think I was paying as much attention as when I went blind into Berserk and
Why is
blind
this
into
fucking
Vagabond.
reptile taking my shit?
I don't have a.
Yeah, but
Even
it's
when
like
I'm reading Domestic Girlfriend or Rent a Girlfriend, like there's a reason why I can remember like the movie arc of him working towards saving so much
And
money.
but what
I
you're
can
implying is
remember
that
all
you don't
these-
remember it because it's bad. You can remember it because it's good side. It was not
If
good.
it's bad, I
That's
still
what
remember
I'm
it, don't worry.
No, I'm
Especially if
saying
it's bad, I get to flame it.
I'm saying
But that's like an easy cop out.
what I'm just saying like what me saying I forget because it's bad.
Well, yeah, because if I say I didn't remember something in One Piece, you go, oh, you're not paying attention, your brain dead, yeah. If you don't remember something in Black Clover, you don't remember something in Black Clover, it's, oh, it's so bad, I just forgot it. Oh, you can just say that and get away with it, it's fine. You're not being, you know what I mean, like, you're not being serious.
No, with the it's not that I don't remember, it's because it's bad. Well, it's like if you take like character stuff or like if stuff's not gonna if the stuff's not gonna come up, it's not that important. That's the reason. It's not just because it's bad.
What do you mean?
That's the reason. That's the reason I can remember something like Rent a Girlfriend, like the.
No.
movie
Wait,
arc,
what
for
do you mean
example.
it's not going to come up? No.
So like the characters, if the characters I don't really find interesting because I just feel they're quite like the characters I don't find really that interesting as far as their development and stuff. The only thing I guess I'm really interested in is like what they're going to do. Like, oh, are they going to do some cool power thing? But like I'm not really interested in their character development because I wasn't interested in them in the start in the first place. That's why a lot of that stuff I end up forgetting because it's just not important to what I'm
Yo,
interested
Mousehole
in.
needs to get fucking cancer, man.
I'm not interested in the characters, so when I'm seeing stuff involving character development on a character I'm not interested in, it's just gonna go in and go out.
Okay, but if I said that with Usopp, for example, if I said like, oh yeah, I don't like Usopp, I'm not interested in him. He's got no good moments. If I said that, you'd be like, no, he's got good moments here. But I didn't think they were good. Do you know what I mean? But you could say the same thing about
The troll
Black Clover
thing.
characters,
So the
like,
troll
you'd be
thing
like, oh
about
yeah,
that-
like this thing wasn't important because I didn't like it. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not that. Well, I mean, the troll thing would be that these characters are important later. Usopp's still gonna do very important stuff.
Yeah, but like for example, like the thing.
If you were to get most
The
of the Black
thing
Bulls
you,
right,
like say you didn't know Luke's name. Yeah, you didn't know his name.
well, that's
like,
just me not remembering the name. Yeah.
Yeah, but as in you didn't know, like you said you weren't interested in him or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you weren't interested in his character, yeah. But he did something very important, like not even like 10 chapters ago, like 5 chapters ago. Do you know what I mean? But you would say that's not important because I'm not interested in the character. Oh, bloody clutch pit. Do
Didn't actually.
you have the other one?
Yeah. Got
Is this around the time where Asta gives all of them
Yeah.
his magic?
Yeah.
That's magic. The fuck do you get magic?
His anti-magic, come on now.
That's just so retarded. You give people anti-magic.
It makes no sense. Explain all of Makima's abilities. I just need someone to explain me how you can give people magic, anti-magic, and it doesn't just cancel it out. That's why I need an explanation.
Because if you want like again like you wouldn't know because you weren't paying attention.
You know, go on, yeah.
In the elf arc, yeah, that sword that he uses to share the anti-magic is from Licht. You know who Licht is?
Okay, yeah.
This guy who's
Yeah,
fucking absolutely
I
Yeah,
dead.
so
remember
he's the guy
that's
who-
crazy.
Right, okay, so Licht is the original owner of the sword, right? So all of the abilities and powers from the sword or whatever, he knows how to use them, whatever. In the elf arc, he shares his power with every single elf, so basically everyone he's got bonds with or whatever. And he like just
Yeah.
Yeah, so and he distributes his power like across everyone. I'm struggling to climb, by the way. He distributes his power to everyone using the power of that sword, right? And then when Asta like figures out, oh, how can I like get stronger? How can I make my friends stronger? You know, how can I like improve the?
Fucking leave them, man.
Okay, there you go.
They're black holes.
But then the Japanese guy is like, oh, have you tried sharing your power? Have you tried applying your power to other people? Like, because you can apply it to weapons, but you've never tried applying it to people. It's like, oh, that's a good point. And he tries it, and it works. And he uses the same power.
Try applying Haki to
Licht's sword. He uses the same power, the exact same application, but instead of magic,
Yeah.
it's magic, and that's it. That's the issue.
Yeah, so that still
Obviously.
doesn't explain to me how it makes sense.
What do you mean? So you're saying
Anti-magic
your
erases
first thing was like, oh, it came out of nowhere.
No. I'm saying it doesn't make sense. I wasn't saying it came out. No, I'm saying it doesn't make sense. It's anti-magic. It erases magic. How can erasing magic make magic
What does the
stronger?
power up do? What does the power up do?
It can erase magic, but it's not like it doesn't always erase magic.
But that's the only thing it can do. So it can no. So it can not erase magic, or it can erase magic, but it can't make someone's magic stronger.
Wait. Why does it make
What do you mean
someone's
it can't-
magic stronger?
What do you mean it can't make someone's magic?
It can only erase or do nothing, but it can't. Like healing magic. Magic can either do nothing or it can heal you. But healing magic can't.
Actually, you're wrong because
I-
you watch me do
I
healer.
know.
It does a lot of things.
That's true,
Yeah, I know.
that's true,
Technically, it
that's
can
true.
heal. Okay, yeah, I know. I was just giving.
Yeah,
trying to
sit
give
down,
us a-
pussy. That's what I thought.
Okay. Or like, you get what I'm saying though. It can
No, I
either
don't.
do the thing, or it
Okay,
could
so-
not do the thing. It can't do the... I'll just say again, anti-magic can erase or do nothing.
Jesus.
It can't give, it can't multiply and make someone's magic
Well,
stronger.
that's where you're wrong, is it?
That's
Well,
against Team Black
yeah.
Clover, I swear.
That's a
That's
nonsensical thing. It erases magic. If
Yeah, it's
doing
one of the
something, that means it's-
yeah, that's one of the properties of anti-magic. Yeah, one of the things.
That's
they
the
can
only
do.
property.
No, that's not. Well, clearly not.
It erases magic. It's called it's anti-magic. It erases magic.
No, I
There
mean,
is no-
you've even seen, like, in the very early on in the dungeon arc, yeah, he uses his anti-magic sword to take someone else's magics and start using it as his own. So that's already something like. But you just said the only thing it can do is take away or do nothing. Like, well, again, we've just seen it like so you can copy the attribute of someone else is one thing. With the licked thing, you've seen an application of it where it gets shared like to like other people as well. You can
Wait,
apply
that's
it
licked
to
to
weapons
his
as well.
magic.
No, that's not. No, that's not. That's the sword. That's the property of the sword, which Asta has.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying
Fucking
him.
Izzy, I don't give a fuck, man.
I'm saying him sharing is fine, whatever. That's not the bit. It's what it does. I'm not talking about it being shared. I'm talking about the fact that it doesn't just erase the people's magic. Because that's what anti-magic does.
I mean, it explains it. They're not like actually. They're not using like proper anti-magic. It's like anti-magic is not. How do I explain it? It's like the source. Like, so you know, to cast magic, you need mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's giving them anti-magic, which replaces their mana with anti-magic. So they're using anti-magic versions of their abilities because it replaces the source, not the like the thing. So they're not touching. Do you know what I mean?
Hold on. You need mana to cast magic.
Yeah. So obviously.
So
you need
what? They're
to cast-
using
to cast
anti-mana.
Well, yeah, it's not like said, but yeah, like they say they're using pseudo anti-magic. It's not like a literal anti-magic. It's not like they're not using the exact same thing Asta has. It's like an application of it.
But I
Like,
thought
it's like
there's no such thing. I mean, there is no. Well, there's no such thing as anti-mana. Asta just has no mana. That's the reason he can use anti-magic because he has no mana.
Yeah, but so like it's like we still don't know what anti-magic like does like you know 1,000,000%. We don't know like well we know where it comes from, but we don't know. I'm not touching. You don't know exactly like everything about it basically. Even they've said that like very recently as well. So yeah, it's just one of the things they found out they can do with it. Like it can be used to destroy magic. It doesn't necessarily destroy all magic if it comes into contact because you need like a certain amount of it and stuff. And it
Yeah.
can be used as a source as we've just like recently discovered.
What a build. What's a funny build?
And then the people saying that like, oh, it comes out of nowhere. Like then you know you look to the Alpha arc where it was seeing like, or as Oda would say, foreshadowed 100, 200 chapters ago. Then it's the same thing. You know?
Yeah, but I don't think reasonable people are complaining about the fact that he can share it. It's the fact that it's having any buff. They were losing the fight. They were losing. They got this anti-magic thing. They seemed to win afterwards. It seemed to have buffed them, and the buff doesn't make any sense because the source of their magic is mana, and we've never been shown an alternative
That's
to
what
that.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but we've not seen an alternative to mana. Asta isn't.
Oh,
Asta
well,
isn't using
Asta, well,
anti-mana. He has nothing. The
Well,
reason he
he's
uses
like so, like, you know how he
anti-magic is
says
because he has nothing.
you know how he shoots out black slashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's made out of anti-magic, right? But like, so
Yeah.
that's the source of his like projectile, right? And then in the same way, he's just replaced their mana with anti-magic, and it's a temporary buff. It like runs out. In fact, where you are, they've already. Well, I can't even say anything, but like you know what I mean. But, like
Well,
they don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
have it. So like. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense.
So it's completely separate from their mana stuff.
Yeah. That is, it's like because now that they don't have it, right? They're back to using mana. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it didn't like it's not permanent. It's not like they just replaced the source of like what they used to cast spells with. So notice how it doesn't like change the spell itself. It's like if someone has lightning, like I don't know, lightning bolt. Their lightning bolt
Yeah.
becomes anti-magic lightning bolt or black lightning bolt. It's the exact same thing. It's just used with anti-magic instead. So therefore, it has the properties of anti-magic. It's like imagine Asta's black slash here, but as a lightning bolt instead. You know what I mean? It's literally the exact same thing. It's just it takes like a different form. Oh, do
Huh.
you want to see what Pandora's lunchbox does? Did you give it to me?
Yeah.
Don, are you getting it?
Wow.
Wait, oh, I'm scared. What if I die?
It's
It's,
Pandora's
wait, yeah,
box.
try
though.
opening it. It's yeah, but it's not shaking.
Couldn't Asta then? Couldn't Asta
Oh.
then
Hmm.
also
So, I mean,
just
it's,
use?
it's kind of scary. Yeah, but
Hmm.
Could Asta not just
She did.
use any ability then? Because they're basically
Maybe
just
save it,
using
save it.
Asta's. If it's all Asta's magic, anti-magic casting, that can't they just? Can't Asta then just use all of their abilities using anti-magic?
well, he would need their book to do that. I mean, like which you don't have. Like, every
Right.
spell they use is like from the grimoire, like written into the grimoire. Like, so he
Yeah.
would need their grimoire to do that. But I guess like if he did, he could. I guess yeah.
Why does the massive brunette giant like fucking fat pig?
What are you saying?
Seven deadly.
Why does the massive brunette giant look like a fat pig?
Like
Diane.
pig.
Well, that's like her backstory or whatever. That's why you guys just seem to
Oh,
keep
is it?
it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm right. Wait, how
But it-
how how old was the fairy
If
king?
you open the ancient luggage.
Look,
What's-
Fairy King dude.
I'm back,
I don't
unless you
even,
wanna do
Did
it.
I don't even know how old
Oh.
King is.
In the human years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna open Pandora's.
Wait, do it on flat land. Come on. Yeah.
King is.
Basically, frankly, Black Clover has
Yeah.
no plot holes in its peak, yeah, but the only way to experience true peak is for you to reread it because obviously you forgot it. So.
Look,
They
the
banned it as
anti-magic
well.
thing does not make sense. This guy saw what Naruto
I
did
just
in the
don't
Ninja
know.
War where he
Just-
shared
Back,
chakra.
back,
And they
back.
just
I
decided to do the
just
same
explained
thing.
it to you. I just explained it to you.
You explained to me that Asta has there's basically an anti-mana which he's using.
Oh, it's
And
not
then-
like it's like anti-magic is like both like the source and like the, you know what I mean? It's just like a. Like, yeah, that is what it is. Like it acts as the source and the power as well.
And somehow he
As
can
that being
fully
said, we don't
cloak-
know everything about it.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
and somehow it replaces mana,
It's an explicit thing.
which means but then it's not interacting with their mana, so I don't know where it is then.
Oh shit!
Because if
Well,
it's
it's where their
replacing,
mana would be.
well, if it's where their mana would be, their mana's getting sapped.
Well, yeah, that's why they're not casting the regular versions of their spells. They're casting the anti-magic version because there's only anti-magic there. They're trying to like to cast a spell. You need to draw the energy, you know, like the power source, the mana from somewhere, right? They go to cast it. Oh, there's no mana here, only anti-magic, and then it casts the anti-magic version of the spell.
We
And
make
then after it runs out, and
dogs.
that's it. Do you know what I mean? That's it. And then it goes. Then their mana, like they start using their mana. Even if you do want to think of it of like, oh yeah, it deletes the mana, then
Well, then
then
they'll
yeah,
die.
that's a. But no, but then, well then, yeah, that's a good explanation for it all. Then, like, so instead of mana, they've got anti-magic, and then it's sapping all their mana away, so they can't use mana. They've only got anti-magic to use the abilities, and when you use the abilities, it runs out, and the mana starts coming back up.
I swear, I don't know. In the world of Black Clover, if you have no mana, do you not die?
Oh,
Yeah, you die from the.
Well, that's just got no
Energy
mana.
around
How's,
you.
how's he not dead?
That's
He
how
has-
as well.
He was born
alright,
with
opening
no
the
mana.
lunchbox.
When Asta
he is the
entered
canonical
the storm, why did you not just get absolutely?
he's the
Broken.
canonical exception.
Okay.
It's so broken. It just healed me to 4.
Asta is a
Oh, okay.
is a
Poisoned me a
canonical
little bit.
anomaly. That's what the whole show is based on. This anomaly kid.
Yeah, but
Everyone
you
else
don't
would
die
be,
because you have no mana. It just makes you like weaker. Like you're like weaker with no, mana.
In the
No, I was
storm,
asking,
right? In
I
the
don't know.
storm, if you have no
Yeah,
mana,
yeah,
you just
yeah,
get
yeah, you
absolutely
don't
dead. Why does
You
it
don't
die?
I'm gonna use it.
Mana is not like life source. It's just like a thing alongside it. If you have little mana or like no mana, if like because if that was the case, yeah, every peasant with like no mana or little to no mana would just be like ill and like dying all the time. do you
Yeah,
know
they
what I
are-
mean?
Well,
It's
no,
just
it's-
always
no. Even peasants could use like make rakes out
Yeah,
of magic
everyday
and stuff.
life magic. Team magic.
Yeah, but they've got like little mana. Do you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, but Asta's zero.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's not life source. That's what I'm saying. Asta's living. The peasants are living. They're chilling. They're not dying.
Yeah, but
you don't
the-
need mana. Like, do you know what I mean?
The
You don't, like-
peasants don't have little mana. They just have. Well, I mean, our
They do
main
have it.
character, our main characters in cast have a lot of extra mana. You like they have a lot more.
Oh, the main
Every-
cast are full of nobles, man. That's why.
The peasants have more than enough mana to live.
Oh shit.
But my point is,
Yeah.
I was just curious on what happened when you have 0. I don't know if it's been
You
most
have to
shows
go-
usually
you have to join the demon sect and then start sacrificing human kids.
most
to
shows
get more money.
usually you
That's
have
what you do.
absolute 0, you die. I don't know, so sure. I don't know.
No, but I don't think it's that case. Or like for example, when Mimosa,
You could take that bind there.
yeah, go on. Then.
So it's
Yeah.
connected to
I don't
life
know, I
force,
don't
can
know.
lead to exhaustion or even death if depleted. However, individuals like Asta can
I had
live
to wear out the
normally.
poison.
That's
Because he's
just
in a
my
unique
bitch.
situation.
That's just my bitch.
Like for example, when
It
there's
says
multiple
it's
times
linked
where
to-
Mimosa like runs out of magic, like runs out of mana and can't heal anyone anymore, but she doesn't start dying. Do you know what I mean? Like
She just started dying. She's just choking.
Does she not get exhausted?
Yeah, she's on the floor begging for help.
if you run out of mana, you'll get tired, but you won't start dying. Like, you won't
Yeah,
die.
that is dying. That's how you start
Wait,
recovering. You start
she
using
just has-
mana.
She
Well,
doesn't
no.
have enough mana. She doesn't have enough mana to keep using spells.
If she uses
But
one spell,
she
she's
still
dying.
has mana. She still has mana. She just doesn't have enough to form spells.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess.
I know. Basically,
Unless she
what-
says she's 0.
Yeah, basically my thing is that like the magic should be cancelling out and sapping their magic, like when the Wizard King touched Asta's sword. That's basically what I'm saying should happen. Because if the anti-magic is active, if it's actively around them cancelling magic as armor, it's the equivalent of them just holding Asta's sword, or just instead of the sword wearing Asta armor
But that's what I
made
mean.
of
Like
the same
you-
material
you-
as the sword.
if that's the route like you wanted to like go down, then like so like the mana comes from somewhere. Let's say it goes from their stomach. Yeah, inside their stomach it's not mana anymore. It's anti-magic. Because it's
Yeah.
sapped all the mana away. And then as soon as the anti-magic's gone, they get mana back.
Oh,
they start growing their mana back.
Well, the moment the
Yeah, you don't
anti-magic's gone, they have just
Yeah.
nothing in there.
Yeah, but it's like it's a passive. It doesn't like once you've run out of mana, you don't just have none for the rest of your life. Like it goes back up. Do you know what I mean? It's a passive thing. Like, as you like, you just get more and more like up until a cap, obviously. And then like the cap is different for depending on who you are. Same thing with like health. Like if you
Wait,
were,
I'm gonna
like,
try some.
you had a cut. If you had a cut, like you wouldn't have to cut forever. Your body heals itself. Like you passively
Yeah.
regen mana.
Is this showed in the manga? So it's not a buff. From the sounds of it, I'll take what you're saying true. It's not a buff. It's just a replacement. It's just a different system. It's not like his lightning magic has anti-magic on top of it. It is just a different system.
Well, it's more
It's
like
not a buff. It's a replacement.
well, I guess
But I
well
think
in this
everyone-
case it's a buff.
I
But,
think
like,
the reason
you know what I
everyone was
mean? Like, it's not
confused
like-
is because I think most people thought it was a buff, and that's the reason it didn't make sense. The reason Naruto's makes sense is because it's just giving you more chakra, and everyone uses chakra, so giving more is obviously going to make you stronger. But people didn't get it because it's anti-magic, add magic, or that's like 1 add -1. That's the reason people.
Yeah, but that's the thing that everyone sees anti-magic as like this as the counter to magic, right? Which it is.
I wonder
where,
why.
Like, well, like can be, but
Yeah.
it's not like that's not all of what it is. I mean, but that's what everyone thinks it is. So it says multiple times like, oh, we don't know like what it can do, or we don't know like the full extent of it, or like how it can be used. I mean, we've seen, him sharing it is one example of like what it can do, and it's not necessarily like it destroys magic. It doesn't have to destroy magic. It doesn't always destroy magic. It's just one of the things it can do. Wait, I can help you up if you come in.
Keep fucking sliding down, man. It's so annoying.
I only got up because I had a. Oh wait, do you want an
Oh,
energy
God.
drink? I've got one. To be fair, you're way down. Aren't you?
Go.
Easy.
In conclusion, Sky TFT, I feel like
Oh, it's so before, bro. Fuck's sake.
Is it? No.
Somehow it hit.
Oh yeah, I've never
super
seen
good.
lava here. Too far, I think.
Yes. Ah.
Nah, way too far.
Oh.
Oh, yo. Come like just come like this way. I think maybe we can do some. Oh, okay, no, not actually. what I'm saying, Frankie, is that you should give it another chance as well. So,
And I'm looking through Liab's flashback.
the only people that think
Oh,
Black
no,
Pearl is
okay.
on peak have not come to the light yet. That's
Poison the poison.
I've reread the thing.
yeah, you didn't really read it intensely enough. Oh, is that the poison thing? It's just a. Ah.
Considering about it, like, I mean, I went through domestic girlfriend for Christ's sake and rent a girlfriend. Back when I was reading it, I'd have remembered most of it if asked on it.
Yeah, but like
It's another
if it can be available for like a huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh,
I don't have
There's
this
one there
thing
as
like
well.
if I'm reading it, I'm thinking about it.
The thing is, like, even if parts are memorable, it doesn't make it like good necessarily. You know? For example, I remember the bit where Kazuya comes in the pool, but like,
Yeah.
but that's not because the series is good. It's like so memorable. You know, it's like an iconic moment. Or, well, I guess it is iconic, but in like a bad way. It's not actually like good though. It's not like well written. It's just like, you know.
I mean, I can remember like the boat thing, jumping off the boat, them in the hospital, the two mums talking, him meeting the quiet girl, him meeting Ruka, like where she worked, him going to see her out play and meeting the friend and then feeling like, I don't know.
I've got an idea.
Yeah, I've got
I
an idea
don't
as
think I don't think the stuff I'm forgetting would be that.
Oh,
There just won't be payoff even if I do.
that's crazy. That is payoff, but you wouldn't remember. Can you like set it? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
That's
can remember
broken.
the three people that I had the Midnight Sun, the three people, and then Lick, and then him getting his observation haki against them for disappearance with a mist.
I mean, you need to reread it. Not getting a full experience.
I can remember stuff, man.
You asked your doctors.
Not
He's like the
important.
first guy you meet.
He comes in like I don't know. He had some childhood. He was crazy. Killer was better. What do you want me to say? That's about it.
Jesus. Listen, if
Really
this
to
is the
say.
lens in which you view everything, you won't enjoy anything.
That's my point. It's not though. Hence, I could read Berserk and like Vagabond like as an adult,
Yeah,
not
you
knowing
can read
anything about those shows.
You like Berserk because it's got viciousness in it. So.
Okay, this is insane. The vicious allegations are actually insane.
In it on. That's crazy.
I sit down. It's the same thing with Vagabond.
Yeah, that's got viciousness in it as well. Probably.
Wait, let me test something.
Nowhere near the same extent, but
Mo's not escaping the viciousness allegations.
what's a non-vicious Ein? Dandadan's Peak.
Oh.
I mean, literally episode.
Why'd that trigger?
That's my bad.
Oh,
Nah, I went out. Literally episode 1, they tried to. There's some literally viciousness there. Like, they literally tried to pull on. So,
That's average.
Jesus. Maybe for
Is
you.
it not? Huh?
It's not
It's
my
average
average
for,
episode 1.
Your average SAO seasonal victim, yeah, it is
Yeah,
average.
that's why I'm so confused why you don't like SAO, because it's got the same viciousnly you like in
Because
every
that's not what
Well, I've
causes
been
me
saying
to
as
like.
well.
That's not what causes me to like these shows.
Stop the cat, bro.
Naruto doesn't have any. One Piece doesn't, really.
One Piece does actually, but no.
In the background, it happens in the background, but
It's
I
gonna
mean,
happen to Nami.
nothing happened to
How long?
me. Nothing happened. There was no
you-
blue haki. There was no. It didn't happen.
Can I take some food? Oh wait, you ready? Yeah.
that's a dude.
Oh shit. Oh, thank you. I mean, I can carry it if you don't want to have it in your backpack. It's pretty useless. Wait, yo, Nathan, right here. How did we miss this?
Oh shit.
It's broken. Hold on,
It's
let
an
me.
ancient chest, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't have
let
any
me-
healing, so
let me turn
might
away. No, I'll take it. I'll have the. I'll open it now. I'm not that late.
Does Liam know his relationship between Asta and the mom?
Yeah.
Yo, maybe eat the Pandora's lunchbox. It might heal you.
Okay.
Did he always know?
Oh, broken. What'd you say?
Did he always know?
No. He only found out when he banged him. Well, when Asta banged him.
Right. How are we getting up?
We can use the thing we just found, right? Anti-rape school, I guess. But unless you want to save it.
Use Python.
Use it what?
Python.
Python. Yeah. We also
Yeah,
got
no,
chain
we could just-
launcher.
Maybe get up here.
I'm fucking trolling.
We tried that yet? It's too high.
Listen, Frank, all I'm saying, yeah, is true peak. You just have to read it. Sometimes you have to put your pride and prejudice aside, yeah, and just give it a go, you know.
Oh, I gave it look. I went into it with wide eyes for the next best shonen, the next generation of Big Three.
See, look, you
We,
went
we
into
all
it
did
and-
back then.
so-
We all did back then. We thought Boruto
Yeah.
was gonna be peak. We thought this was peak. We thought we're
You
gonna
went
have
into
Seven
it with the same
Deadly,
expectation as I went into Chainsaw Man, you know.
My
you just have-
Hero.
You just have to go in there with a neutral, you know, like just. Neutral
Yeah, but the difference is you went on a show which was easily an 8 or a 7 at worst, and you put that at like a 3. Whereas I'm
No,
looking
I
at
didn't put it at a 3.
what did you rate it as, Chainsaw Man?
Like a 6.
Jesus,
A double.
That's Attack on
A double
Titan
what you
level.
said.
That's Attack on
True,
Titan
let's do
level.
This is
The 6 is still insane.
it's not like. I mean, at least I think I put it as a 6. I mean, part 1 as a whole is a lot higher. But that
What was?
just what they Chainsaw Man Part 1 as a whole is a lot higher.
Oh,
but-
wait, were you talking about the manga or the anime? I thought you were on about
the
the
anime.
anime going into it as if it was.
Yeah. The anime, the 12 episodes, yeah, I put it as a 6 or something. But the part 1 is a lot better than just the, you know, just the 12 episodes.
It's crazy.
Mostly because there's no CGI in the manga.
There it is, the CGI. I didn't hear too
CGI
much about
one?
CGI.
Yeah.
Jesus, how comes a Black Clover? That's not really brought up as much, man. CGI devils.
No CGI devils.
Even in their movie, they're playing against those CGI things.
No CGI devils. Where do you see CGI devils? This one's talking about adults. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm on my way. I'm so glad I can actually play the game now. Yeah. Thank you. When are you reading it now?
Huh?
When are you reading?
It just doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. The I don't know, the anti-magic just responds to the will of power of friendship, I guess, man. I'll accept that.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Should we get rid of the Pandora's lunchbox?
If, look, right, anti-magic
one of us
does
should
not,
just-
anti-magic does not
There's
make
one.
sense.
There's one
It
use
doesn't.
left. I feel like
I
if once
can
you use it,
remember-
or something bad will happen.
I can remember that much. It
Oh,
doesn't
you
make
think?
sense.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, go on then. Well, do you want me to be a test on me? Because we got the. Oh wait, did you use the revival already?
on.
if all anti magic does, it can erase.
That
It doesn't make
fair.
sense. The amount of boulders I've seen has to get slammed through. It doesn't make sense because he should just be a human. So
What do you
it just must be applying some armor or something to him.
Oh, I mean that's just how Black Clover is. Everyone gets hit by boulders and slabs.
Does mana not strengthen or reinforce in any way? Like when people put mana around, like when dude puts lightning around himself, he can move at lightning speeds.
Don't know
Like it
about
makes
armor.
sense. It makes sense how like, well, if I have lightning, which is like this destructive
Who's
lightning
eating a marshmallow?
or fire all
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah,
me.
yeah.
If I have fire all around me or whatever, and like I get like, you know, I can destroy what's around me so it doesn't hurt that much. I can use it to protect myself. But Asta's anti-magic just erases magic. If he falls from 10 stories high, he's just a guy falling from 10 stories high.
I mean, he doesn't really do that.
Well, I mean, like when Licht kicks him through all those pillars, he should just be dead.
Oh,
Oh, one, I think that's anime original.
Oh.
But yeah, like he doesn't really get hit by that much stuff, and that's just tanky in general. I don't know. People in the Black Clover universe are just tanky. Like they
I don't think there's that many people who are nonsensically tanky. They didn't have any defense and they just tanked something.
Oh, what the? How did I take so much damage from that? I fell like such a short distance, and I'm literally like about to die.
Look, I did the same. I felt the same way with quirks. The quirk stuff being weird.
Yeah, Black Clover is better. So.
It didn't make sense to me either how superheroes show their face on TV, but then they have secret identities. Like, how can anyone not know who Todoroki is when Endeavor's shouting, "Yes, that's it, my son. Go forth."
That's midi hero for you.
And then
Do you have any
Deku's,
bandages?
no.
Deku was shocked when Shigaraki or someone, I can't remember who, All Might was shocked when All Might was shocked when All For One figured out Deku's the successor. I'm like, the guy with a finger flick was just destroying several icebergs over and over again. Like, who else would it be? Come on now. Mid Hero had its fair share of mid as well. Seven Deadlies is peak though.
Jesus.
Look, you just have to get back past the Nonsuri, man. In fact, you read Rent a Girlfriend, you already know what happens, man.
Oh,
I'm hiding.
Can you hear that dog barking? My window's not even open.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Let me just put him down real quick.
I'm slightly behind. Yeah. I've got no stamina, by the way. Like, 3/4 of my bar is gone. Oh. Oh. Oh, I need bandages, man. It's not good.
There's another one over there. Scalp cookies are broken though.
I've got no stamina. It's crazy. Bandages, thank you.
Huge.
Only one though. It gave me a lot back, to be fair.
It's
Need to find some more
bandages all
band-
over here.
Need some more bandages.
Where'd you go?
One sec. I didn't plan to text. What is it today? Thursday?
Wednesday.
When, oh. I might not hidden from the first. Alright, I'm on my way.
On my way.
I thought I had like a trailer open or something, but it was just the ISOC like kicking in. It's kind of crazy. Right, I found some berries. Let me eat this real quick.
Oh, I see you.
Whereabouts
you
are
see me?
you? You see me?
No, keep going.
Ah.
Keep going up a bit. Saw you for a second. See me now?
Oh yeah, I see you. Oh shit. Oh, hold on, I'm getting cold. Do you have any more piton?
One.
One. I've got the chain gun as well, so we should be alright.
We've got
If you find any bandages, let me know.
Bugler, Friendship, Anti-Rib School, Scout Cookies, Energy Drink. 20 drinks actually. Sports drink and a baton.
You're stacked, man. I'm headed over. Oh shit, it's getting cold again, so chill. And what are you watching? This is not meant to. I would know when to peek when I see it.
My guy.
Apparently, when the government can have the worst ending possible and all are sharing him.
Well, it's gonna have the best ending.
For the author. He's gonna literally
Can
insert
get-
himself into. He's gonna open up the 2D rovers, enter the world. That shit is so funny.
Him getting cooked is the best ending.
Yeah, actually, make Kazuma just to fucking laugh at it or something. Maybe so.
Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh,
Oh. Getting sleepy.
sleep flies.
Should I go into the lava bit?
Yeah, let's have a gander.
What happened to it? The fuck is that?
You go across here, right?
Good to, yeah, I want that suitcase. Might have bandages in it. If you're gonna hold the pit on, yeah, don't do it for too long because it will break. Actually, maybe I'll just wait for you to climb right there. Actually, do you have rope? Look, yeah, I don't think my stamina's enough for this.
I have that anti-rope.
Or like, actually, nah.
you can chuck
anti-rope.
up your
Yeah, I
rope.
could chuck up against the rope. I could chain. What do you think's more valuable, the anti-rope or the chain launcher?
No, send the rope
You
up.
like
Throw the
watching
rope up.
this, mate?
Send the rope up.
Yeah, throw it.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Oh.
What you got?
Wait. Is that retrievable? Oh god, where'd it go?
No, just leave it. I'm gonna
Okay.
open this luggage. It's a heat pack.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I could just spend my excess energy or like energy drink or something. So let's do that.
No, yeah. I think it's worth.
What
Did
energy
you not
drink?
make it to this top?
I
over
need.
here? Oh,
If I use,
I need drugs.
I use all my spare energy, I can. Like, do you know what I mean? All my like my second bar. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So should I just use that or should I energy drink it all?
Just use your. How big is your second bar?
Pretty big.
Yeah, just use a bit of that.
I need drugs.
I used like half of it.
Wait, why did we even come up here actually? I'm retarded. You're dead end.
No, that's fine. It's fine. We can go. Here's the chain. Here's where the chain launcher
Oh,
comes in.
okay.
Okay, check this. Yeah. Where should I shoot it?
Don't even know, man.
Shit. What if I shoot it like? Well, what if I stand here? Shoot it there.
Oh, that is broken. That's broken.
How much stamina does it use? Oh, yeah. Why am I not going anywhere? Maybe you have to like jump onto it, like.
You make it.
Yeah, I can make it. Yeah. I have to use excess energy, but I can make it. It's not as bad as like a vine, I think.
Oh, it's the same as a vine.
How is it?
From what I'm seeing,
Oh no, chain gun broken though.
that was pretty broken. How many uses of that?
Yeah,
Is that it?
Yeah. Oh wait, well.
Oh. Oh. Huge.
That's a huge.
That's big.
It was a good use of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, there's a. See that?
Yeah. Is that even worth that?
There's like a but if there's like a Pandora's. I'm saying.
That wasn't the
Pandora's
statue, that one.
Oh, was it? Man, it could have been there. We should try it.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting trolled. Yeah, I should be able to reconnect that. Server timeout. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're lagging.
I like it. Sake. I feel like what you need to be like, I'm so funny. Nah, let me restart my game then. You still on, Nathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Where are you? Oh, you're lagging again.
Am I?
No.
Nah, really bad. I'm at Tropics.
Oh, the bottom.
Yeah. So like, well, as in, I can run to the ice bit, but I'm in the fog. So like, Loki, I might have to check on my ghost.
Yeah, it might be self harm time.
That's so annoying, man. Why can't it just save my thing like as well? Like, if I disconnect, like, why does it get rid of all my stuff? I doesn't remember anything. Wow, you can't see anything in the fog. It's crazy.
I've just made a disastrous mistake on.
I'm about to die.
My god, just has so much energy. Oh, it's so retarded.
I died. Okay.
Thinking maybe I can just tank this coldness.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
No, crazy.
I think I might be in trouble actually. Can't see much. Can you see?
I
don't
can
mind,
see, yeah.
I've been set free. See clearly now the arena's gone. Hmm.
Hmm? Oh, that's pretty nice. What's wrong with that? Jesus.
Oh no.
Chilling.
Where do I go from here though?
Yeah, on this ledge, and then one above you. Yeah, you're chilling.
Jesus.
Oh,
Up and right, you might have to tank some cold, but
I can make that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, what?
oh wait, yeah, underneath that. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Huge. Oh, it's so huge. Big. Big.
Oh,
Yellow
Hello.
winterberry. That capybara.
I think it is, you know. Can you eat it?
Let's eat the capybara.
Or like try like pet it or something. Oh no, wait, no, oh wait, no, I disconnected. Never mind. Fuck. Oh yeah, from now on, you do the effigy. You should definitely hold it. On me.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, because I was thinking, oh, you could revive me, but I was the one that had it. It's so retarded how it should at least drop all my stuff if I'm gonna disconnect. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit, man. What do I do here?
Right, Shit.
What the fuck?
Maybe go up there somehow. That could be a pit on use.
Oh, there's already pits on there.
Oh
Actually.
yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'll go up there.
Yeah, you can go there. Oh, crazy. I'd go behind. Well, actually, yeah, you can go here, so actually. There's another pit on up there, isn't there? Oh, yeah, I didn't even need to. Crazy.
What the fuck is she doing?
I think I've ascended.
Oh shit, you've done it. Crazy.
I can see clearly now, dear.
Uh,
Oh, oh.
Thank you, watch up to you.
Watch out to what? One Piece. I'm on the list.
Nah, that's not what I said. Yeah, there it is.
On the list of One Piece, yeah.
Easy. Right on time.
Clover.
Okay, then.
Welcome back.
Back in the dead. Fucking bear.
Look, there's nothing there, man. There's nothing there.
Right,
Yes,
take
they hear
a what bandage in your backpack.
My memory couldn't retain it for a reason.
Stay hating, man. Stay hating.
I don't go into
broken.
hate. I was expecting. I wanted at least a show that I'd enjoy.
Stay hating, bro.
Why don't you go read Boruto? Why don't you go read Boruto? I read 100 chapters of Boruto. What did you
Caldera.
do?
I've watched like couple episodes of Boruto.
Oh shit.
How much of Boruto you watched?
Decent amount. Watched the movie as well. Decent amount. Watched the movie as well.
Okay, the movie's like, yeah. How much is a decent amount? I'm asking for numbers here.
I don't know. Can't remember. It was ages ago.
What bit did you get to? Did the
Well,
guy in the
whatever
first
the movie was.
episode? Did the guy, you got to where the movie was?
Yeah.
So 66 episodes.
So,
Oh my days, it's been tricky, bro.
Alright. Well, I've given Black Clover however many chapters it has out.
yeah, but you didn't give it a proper go. You were skimming through it.
I reread the damn thing and I read it the
Yeah,
first time.
You skimmed through it twice, 3 times.
There was no skimming.
Yeah, I can tell. So that's some skimming.
The way I read through Demon Slayer, the way I read through Seven Deadly and reread those ones, the way I went through My Hero and reread that.
You
Bro, this
hate
hair
Red
is
Black.
tense, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's nothing different about the way I went through Black Clover.
Yeah, you hate Reddit. You hate Reddit.
I didn't hate read it.
You hating, man. Keep hating.
You hate him, bro.
It was mid and then the elf arc was good and then it scaled from there.
And that's it. You can't even remember the rest. That's why you need to read it.
I just told you it scaled from there. What? They go to learn about, they go across the pond because he's about to get accused
Oh,
of,
lollipop.
because they think he's a demon because he grows fangs and is cloaked in black. They're like, we might think he might be a demon, and then he gets busted out of jail. And then they go to another island.
No, he's actually never in jail.
goes to jail. He was locked up. Free my guy Asta. And then he goes out. He goes to an island, and there's
Oh, no.
like some people there.
Oh, mate, come
There's a
here.
different power system.
Oh, you're chilling.
And
That was
then,
scary.
and then I don't know. There's like there's some bone guy.
Nice.
I can't see
they
that
make-
fire.
I don't know. Asta and Yuna, they make like bone soup out of his
Fire?
bones or something.
There's a massive fire going on.
Keep haying, bro.
You can't hate him,
then,
bro.
then there's like some
Yeah.
time skip, and he gets TP to like Wano.
You know, that is so. Those two events are so far apart. It's the same jump from gear 2 to gear 5 I've gotten.
Yo, they fight a couple of demons in between. What do you want me to say, man?
Jesus.
Am I wrong?
Because, yeah, you are wrong, yeah.
So they don't go to this other island, and there's some bone stuff, and there's some demon art.
Well, first of all, you said he goes to jail. He doesn't go to jail.
He goes,
And you said they
"Free my
make
guy
bone
Asta."
soup. They don't make bone soup, so you're wrong there as well. It's
Literally,
basically-
Yami and Asta are both cooking the guy, and then they were cooking him,
Yeah,
were they
bro.
not?
They weren't
they
cooking
not?
bone guy, no.
It's chain gun angle.
Yeah, probably. But like, where should we check?
Look, you have the
Should we
Look,
change?
that
Should we...
rock.
there's some people, there's some
Okay.
bone
I
guys,
think
and
it'll
there's
go
some
much better than
gravity
that.
guys, right?
Wait, we could go. No, yeah,
You go, wait, let's
I'm
go.
not
Let's go
wrong on
across to
that.
this big rock maybe on the left.
There's some
Yeah,
bone
go on.
guys, and there's some
No, don't
gravity
shoot it. Don't
guys.
shoot it. Let's just go.
And then
there.
they one shot they fodderized Uno squad because Uno squad is mid. They get fodderized,
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
then what? Does as in Asta goes against the gravity dude?
yeah, and then what else?
Yeah, they cook him.
Yeah, but there's like a whole another member. You're just like. Do you even know the name of the villains in that bit?
I remember a Dante.
No, as in not like not the name, not their names, like the name of the group.
What, the Black Balls?
No, the villains. The villains.
Is it something to do? What, like the kingdom they're from?
Well, I guess that's not the name of the group, but yeah, if you could, yeah, you should at least know that actually.
Did they not like overthrow that kingdom? Do they not or do they not just rule that
they did
kingdom?
do that. Yeah, they did do that. Yeah, but what kingdom?
Oh no,
Clover.
it's Spade.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, thank you, Swipe. Unfortunately, in this game, this is broken. But
Oh,
see, if you're willing
Clover
to
would've
forget
been my
it,
first one.
if you're forgetting that though, that is poor because it's literally only like there's literally 4 kingdoms and they're all part of they're all written down on the cards and I mean they're all just based off of the cards in real life. So like, if you,
I don't
You should
remember the
reread it, man.
diamond. I don't remember the diamond one.
there is a Diamond Kingdom.
I said I don't remember it.
I mean that's because you need to reread it.
Go on then, what's the Diamond King done?
They got banged by Spade Kingdom. And
That's
Mars as
it! That's it!
Wait, Mark, do you remember anyone from the Diamond Kingdom? Because there are names.
No, but that, like...
That's if you want me to like tell you what happened to them, that's yeah they did get banged. But like what? Like I can name people from the Diamond Kingdom. Can't name any.
Yeah, but what they do other than get banged?
They helped us then the Witch Ark.
And they don't, the Witch Ark.
Nah, see that was keep paying, bro.
Is the Witch Ark the one where they go to the forest?
Yeah. See, look, you know, if I said to you, is Enies Lobby the one where they save Robin? You know what I mean, you'd be like, yo, this guy doesn't know anything.
Well, no. If I explain the details and you remember, like, oh, yes, you don't need to know any of the names of the arcs. But if you remember, like, Gear 7 saving her, the train, giants,
Wait, hold on,
the
I'm
crew,
getting
like,
caught. I can't-
you remember that, it's fine. Done. Done.
Thank you. What were you saying?
I can't remember. So to the witches.
Think we can make this jump?
What I'm saying? Yes, I'm doing it.
Crazy.
What cry?
What I'm saying is you need to reread it.
Like, if I was to
Oh,
get
what?
like the Diamond Kingdom, I don't know. What would be an equivalent?
I can chain gun. Yeah.
You chain gun down to like one to our right.
I could
If I was
chain
to-
gun
if
or
I
I
was
can
to
chain gun
compare
still one
them to,
after
like-
that as well.
Can we make it?
So do that. If we can't, then we can drop down onto the rock at least.
True,
Right?
true.
Well, actually, yeah, come on. Check this. Yeah, so thank you. What are you saying?
If I was to give you examples of, I don't know, quote unquote, like fodder people or people who aren't really brought up that much, like the Galila Company in Annie's lobby, right?
Yeah.
Like, they are just there in Water 7, Annie's lobby. But the role
Yeah.
they play, the unique characters and stuff, there's still stuff there to make them memorable. I doubt that this Diamond
Get
Kingdom,
down
what
to
they
that
did was
machine.
anywhere near like what they did.
Well, I see.
Or even people like-
I didn't even remember they were called Galila Company. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
it's-
I'm not
it's-
talking about remembering the names. The names is whatever, but who they are, what they did. I can't remember off rip. Like, this is what I
The
mean. This
Diamond
is the
Kingdom
kind
weren't
of stuff
born.
that just-
They weren't born, but you didn't. Like,
Yeah, but like, what they even do? You just tell me they.
yeah, so they found them.
They helped
so you
out
find
past
the
the
first member in the dungeon, then they come back during the witch arc to help them fight off the people, the witches or whatever. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll see you later, and then you find out the whole kingdom gets banged by the Spade Kingdom pretty much. They're like a stepping stone. But you don't remember any of it at all. That's the concern.
Yeah.
So like, but they are born. Well, they weren't born.
Yeah, like, the villains aren't that memorable.
The witches.
As in, what I only remember the one witch, like the mum, and then the demon who asked the fall.
Well, it's like I can remember all of them though. I mean, it's just they're all feeling.
Like, I don't know. Like, the reason I can remember people like the Galila Company is because they're tied to Annie's lobby and they're tied to, like, Lucci. He was one of the most memorable villains.
But here, like on the other side, yeah, I can only remember Lucci and I can't remember anyone else. That's the. I mean, that's what the perspective is on the other side. Like,
I like the cow who Luffy one-shots and goes Gear Second against, where we first see Gear Second. He probably wouldn't be that much
But it
very
is.
memorable on his own. He's memorable because of that moment being like one of the most. Because of that, he's memorable because of the moment attached to it. That's the reason I can remember all this stuff in One Piece. It's not just because or just even most series. It's like the reason I can remember it is because it's tied to something else which is cool or does happen.
yeah, I mean, if I asked you who Ladros is, you probably wouldn't remember. If I said he's the person he asked her for when he went black for the first time, you probably would remember. It's the same thing.
I can remember, yeah, that is an example. So I can remember
but
that. I
that's-
couldn't
yeah,
remember his
that's-
name,
so
but I
it's-
remember the guy because he's linked to probably one of the most significant.
Fuck
Like-
off, man.
He's related to one of the most significant events in the show, which is why it's
Yeah,
very.
he's from-
I can't
he's
remember the
from the
name of the guy,
Diamond
but I
Kingdom
can
as well.
very clearly remember that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think, but you don't remember their relation to anything.
Yeah.
Kill him then, you
That's-
fucking
that's how- you-
retard.
you
Why are you
wouldn't-
not flashing?
Should I drink this or should I say? We should eat first.
I mean, if you can't carry anything else, just eat it. Or drink it.
I've got this.
Oh, no, is it-
Chain launcher, lollipop, energy.
Just drink it. Little bro. Got two
I don't
fifths.
know what
What
you want
about
to say.
this
There's just not enough events for me to
I've
which
got
are
everything that we
like
need, I think.
which leave
Okay.
such an impression that I end up remembering the things around
Going
it.
into the volcano.
No, that's
bro.
it's just because you weren't reading intensely.
Yo, I read it and reread it, and
Yeah,
it's a
well,
mystery
okay.
to me.
Both
There-
times
there's
troll. Both times on the toilet.
They weren't on the toilet. I don't do that. I don't do in bed, wake up, phone reading. I don't do none of that. I'm on a laptop. I'm just there, music in the background, and I'm just watching it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I'm lagging.
What do you think I was doing on both reads?
don't really.
Even if the
I think
first
you're
one, which,
I think you're having a wank both of you, to be honest. I wouldn't have
the whole 200 chapters.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's actually 380 chapters.
I didn't reread it at that point.
That's what I mean. You're missing all this. Listen, as soon as I can already tell. Yeah, when you asked me who the Demon King was, that's when I had to be like, okay, yo, this guy does not remember anything. Because there's only one of him, and he's the king of all demons. And this guy didn't know. Oh, it's fine.
No one left that big an impression to even be.
No, but he is literally so like hyped up and everything. But if you don't, that's what I mean. Like, if you don't remember me, you must have actually either not read or just completely blanked it out. Because
As in, there was
it's
one
literally so
demon
important.
who literally required like the first Wizard King's help as well.
yeah, every demon is important.
Kill him.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was that demon who required that, and he was going to like end
Oh,
their whole thing, and he's creating like he's going to rewrite the dimension or whatever, and he could utter anything into
Yo, the kiln
existence.
is a crazy dude. Brushing the fucking kiln, bro.
yeah, cool.
Like
Cooked.
like in that
Like,
sense,
do me a
Kevin,
favor, yeah, and just reread it. My God.
no, you can't deny that. In that sense, that dude and the Demon King,
Yeah.
they're both these super overpowered people who are like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm the authority, I'm him, I'm going to
Oh,
do
wait,
all this mega
The other guy
crazy
didn't say
stuff.
he was the authority.
What, the guy who speaks the words?
Yeah, he didn't say he was all that.
He was making himself to be all that.
He didn't.
He was looking down on everyone.
He didn't claim to be anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, the other guy does on the other hand.
Well, I mean, he just says that
Is it-
like everyone he fights against, he's making them out to be
Yeah.
below him. Every single person. There's no one he's like, I acknowledge you as strong.
But he didn't.
looks at
he didn't
everyone
say
as
that,
peons.
Well, yeah, but like
I
he's
got
not-
the Rex on me, Infinity.
Yeah, but
and
if you just say everyone you meet's fodder, it's the same thing as you showing like. You're
Yeah,
just
but he didn't
significantly
even.
better.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even say that. So he didn't say
Does
that.
he not? What does he refer to them as? He's not going like, "Oh, you're a strong one."
He just
There's
says
no
humans.
acknowledgement.
He just says like human. Oh, you pathetic humans. He's like racist. He's not like.
Yeah, he's racist and he looks down on them. My point is, it's just that like both of them like have such a
Where'd you
similar
go?
personality of just being better
yeah.
than everyone else and a ruler. They both have that same personality type.
Oh, but kind of. It's not the same, dude.
Of just like with low effort, they can do all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, but if that's like me saying like Arlong and Kaido are the same, you know, like
Hmm.
they look down on people.
Go left there.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, I mean,
Do you know what I mean? But obviously one's much more significant than the other. Like one's late game, one's very early game.
even if their
That's the same
strength
thing.
was the same,
Oh,
like
the
Kaido
balls.
just rules
Balls.
against like a huge part of Arlong was his discrimination. That in and of itself is like a big difference. But like yeah, that's a big difference. One really just hates and detests humans and will use them
Yeah, no,
regardless.
their goals aren't the same either. But obviously you wouldn't remember. Fucking hate.
Really, what was the difference between their goals?
Well, the other guy was chilling. Well, so if you're actually asking that, by the way, you definitely don't remember what the first one did. Actually, I'll ask you what is the goals of both of them, if you do remember.
I'm just gonna assume they want to bang out everyone and rule over everything.
Jesus,
There we go.
Jesus,
There we go.
Jesus.
That's it. That's it. What is it?
Jesus, it's insane. That's
Oh,
like
what is it?
200
What is
chapters.
it?
So the first demon, I'll say it, and let's see who you.
Yo, should we
you judge
chain
it
gun
on,
over
yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Should I shoot?
Dude,
Wait,
you see
should I
the
shoot a
things on the
bucket?
wall? You can climb on them.
What the?
Is that Piton
What?
on the wall? That's
Is it?
I don't know.
Please, yeah.
Show you.
I think that's just like a texture, bro.
Oh, you're right. It is a texture.
Yeah. Alright, should I chain gun or rope?
I think
there?
I think
mean,
you Piton actually.
it's on.
I'm gonna put Piton like halfway across here.
Wait, come here. I think we can just climb this bit here.
Split.
Ah, shit. I don't know. This is kind of troll. You don't oh, wait, I'm coming. Wait, can you? Right, okay.
Oh, I lost a lot of energy bolts.
Yeah, Kevin, what's their goals then?
Yeah, so The first.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
wait. Surely you remember at least something about the first one. Like anything. Like just give me like anything.
Oh, no.
Surely you remember.
I just,
Oh,
as in what? I can visually remember them in the tower
come to me,
fighting.
I'll help you.
The Wizard King, the bird.
Where is it?
Yeah, but what was the goal of the demon there? As well as.
Oh no, just kill everyone, rule everything.
Oh, fucking hell. Do you remember his plan? Do you remember anything he did? Like, anything at all? Like,
Oh shit.
Other
Is it
than
time
the
to
fight
walk out?
itself.
yeah.
I'm gonna go for that.
Anything about the
anti-grav
demon, like
school,
his-
I think.
Like, other than his what his abilities are, yeah. What like what he did to accomplish his goal. Like, what setup did he do? What characters were involved? You remember nothing.
Off the top of my head now.
Fucking hell.
Yo, just say what his goal was.
So, when he existed like ages ago, like as in when the first Wizard King was still alive,
Yeah.
he set up the humans to make it look like the humans killed all the elves. It was him. He did this. Second,
Oh,
the
that
bird
whole thing.
sealed him away. He respawns 5,000 years later, whatever, 500 years. I can't remember 5,500, but
Yeah.
that many years later, and then he sets up the elves to kill all the humans as like part of his plan. And then when
We could
he
go
tells
down
one
for
of the
that,
elves,
suitcase.
uh,
Get that.
yeah. When he tells
Yeah.
Apatry, you know the fake glitch, like the guy who was in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tree captain's body. Yeah, when he tells him, "Oh yeah, you've just been a pawn this whole time. I've led you on a path
my
of revenge
God.
for nothing. You're a retard." Yeah. He falls into despair. His 4-leaf grimoire turns into a 5-leaf one. He gets his grimoire back. That was his whole plan.
I remember the
That was-
flashback. I can remember the.
Ah,
I
okay,
just
yeah.
didn't
Okay.
remember the connection. But what? But
Oh,
yeah.
but
So what?
can you see
what
like
was
all
the
of that?
purpose
Though?
of
Can
that?
you see like I guess take revenge on the. Well, he's just the devil in it. All the devil's evil. He's just like, but like he planned it out for like 5,000 years. With this
22.
plan to like get his grimoire back.
Yeah, and then like
I
when
got
he
a
comes
lollipop.
back and everything, like what's the
Dude,
purpose?
Dude, bro.
Well, to invade, to make demons like pour into the world, to like bring everyone into the human world. I don't really have. Wait, no,
Okay,
it's
so
not
just so to just rule over everything.
But it's not. Yeah, but if
domination.
you like simplify it like that, then everything is. You know what I mean, like every villain's role is domination, though. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot more complex than that. It's what he did to get there. Do you know what I mean? It's not. He's not just some guy. He's not Arlong. Arlong had no plan. He was just. You know what I mean? Like he didn't do anything. He was just racist.
And Arlong was a gangster who was trying to just grow for fishmen. He was basically trying to do this similar thing for fishmen.
But like this thing was set up for like, I mean, like 150 chapters. You know what I'm saying? Like or however long it was. Like you say
I'll
you
give you
didn't
that.
remember any of it.
When I remember that stuff, I just don't remember all of it. I remember the flashback.
All I'm saying is, yeah, you would actually think much better of it if you like, you know, went back.
No,
and read
that
it
was
yourself.
just me forgetting the connection between that flashback and the devil.
But
I
that's
remember
like
everything to
huge,
do with
though,
the
Johnny. That's
five-leaf
that's
clover
huge,
and-
though. Like he planned it, you know, like the whole like first half of the story is all for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Really, yeah.
It's like a huge part. Come this way. Also, in like 2 minutes, I need to BRB for like 10 maybe or 5 because my flatmate bought a suit for graduation. Says he needs my advice or something, so I have to go that way. We can now go this way. What does the lollipop do again?
It just gives you like infinite stamina for a bit.
Oh, I see. Come here. Stand here. Alright, are you burning?
A little bit.
Stand like right here. You're chilling.
Okay. Should we just go here?
Then yeah. I'm going.
Oh wait, it's not.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no, I'm in big trouble.
oh,
Good save. I might have to use a first aid kit.
did you say damage?
A little bit, yeah. But
I could rope up. To be fair.
Yo, why did you
that
go
might be the
top
player.
there?
Okay, check this.
Oh, 6 done.
Holy shit. That's broken.
You're broken. We could take
Look,
little
Kevin,
breaks along the way.
that moment you mentioned,
Oh,
that moment
suitcase.
you
Yeah.
mentioned
Suitcase,
that
suitcase.
flashback and stuff, that was cool and everything, right?
Food.
Hmm.
The villain
Oh,
was still
granola
mid.
bar.
Oh.
Yes, please.
It was made. Nah, not true.
Big lollipop.
The villain himself was mid.
What are you talking about?
That stuff you did's cool, right? But there's only so much can go to the actual villain, right? The villain was mid. I just don't remember that stuff. That was connected to him.
Yeah, it's not big.
Like, what's a good villain with like personality? Probably the first one we get are like. I mean, Despair and them man are fine, I guess. Licked is fine, but that devil itself was mid.
But why is it mid? Oh, fuck out.
Really?
Just tell
The
me
devil?
before you throw it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Now, why do you think
He
it's
just
mid?
talks about how much he hates humans,
Yeah, but he doesn't hate humans.
or like how they're lower. Hold on.
Um,
Genociding a whole race, that just gives you the character of. You instantly get hate. I don't really care what the reason is.
who did? No, he. Well,
He
What
wants
do you
it.
mean? He did
The
genocide.
devils want to just rule everything. Anyone who gets in the
but
way of that.
well, no,
thing of the race.
that wasn't. No, that's not really their goal. That like that's not his goal anyway. He doesn't. He like. He's not
So
doing
you
it.
think
All
that-
his plan to like
Yeah.
bring all the devils in. It's not to rule everything. It's just to have fun with humans, pretty much. Like they're like toys, like to devils, right?
So why did he do the thing to get the 5-star thing and the?
Because he can't
Doomsday
cast
Devil?
because he can't cast spells without a Grimoire. You need a Grimoire to activate his spell to bring all the devils in
Yeah.
or whatever. He needs a Grimoire, and he didn't have a good. Devils aren't born with Grimoires. That's the
Yeah.
advantage humans have. So he needed to like craft his own, and the only way to do that was to make someone who had a
Wait,
fight.
did they come out the win with like a
wanted to-
bot?
So okay, let me put it another way. If they just stopped fighting him, would he be like, I'm cool," and then he just goes, and he
They
doesn't
stopped
harm
fighting
anyone?
him. Well, no,
Yeah,
he probably started
Like after they just stopped. Wizard King dude doesn't bother coming up, and they're like, "Alright, we can see what you've done. That's messed up, dude." And then he would have just stopped.
Well, no.
Like he obviously wouldn't have. He would have still killed them, even if they said we don't want to fight.
But that's only
The dude
well,
was-
well,
the
to be
dude's
fair,
out
I
for
mean,
blood.
only because he was getting in their way. To be fair, if he said that we'll just let you, we'll let you do whatever. I guess he wouldn't kill them and he'd just go about his day. To be honest.
Hmm.
You really think he'll just go and done?
Well, because he doesn't actually hate humans. He just wants to complete his goal. He doesn't need to kill people to do it. Like you know what I mean. But
Wait, what's his goal? Like his overall
I think we've big
goal?
lollipop here. Ruki, you go on.
yeah, go on then. Well, to just cause chaos. Really.
Oh, no.
He's just like, oh, pick that shit up. Like that was like, they just think like they're just evil in it, so they just want to they just want to rule and
Oh, rude.
like torture people and whatever. Like, that's just their goal.
Look,
Really.
here's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah, just get to the stop being
if the devils look, if the devils had what they wanted, people are getting genocided, tortured, and then just it's just hell. They're just making the world hell on earth. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the devil's
Okay.
goal. And so that dude, other than that, there's not really anything interesting about him. The plan's interesting,
Where is
but
it?
him as a character isn't really interesting.
Where are you, Kevin?
I'm down here because I couldn't make it up. Well, his
What?
ability is interesting. And his
It's
plan
weird,
is
he
very
just
interesting.
speaks and stuff happens.
You
The
got rope?
plan was interesting,
I've got rope.
Get up.
but the character itself isn't that interesting.
Oh wait, hold on. I mean, yeah, but like, but when you say it's subjective, isn't it? Like, what do you mean? Like, what would you have to do to be interesting?
I mean, in the same way that Escanor isn't iconic just because he's
Tell me
strong.
when you can stop.
Yeah, you can probably stop there.
Like Escanor isn't just known as a character because he's strong. 'Cause,
I
like
mean, that is kind of what he's saying. That's the key.
that's not it. That's not why he became
Wait.
what he was. Because he's strong. Gojo's strong.
But yeah, but he's Escanor is known as the strongest of the 7 deadly sins. That's literally his title.
We have like there's stronger
He's known 'cause he's
characters.
strong.
There's
Like
stronger
Shingon.
characters in shows. There's stronger.
Oh, but
like,
Hmm.
it's not just because he's strong.
Just to play here, man. If you-
There
if you
are
broke
many
Cannon
strong
up
characters
top,
in shonen,
Yeah.
but not as many of them are as
like,
loved as
like here,
Escanor.
look.
Like it's because of his personality.
Oh yeah, true.
Like when he says lines like when he's talking to Estarossa and he's like, "Careful, you don't get in the way of your own commandment."
Wait, it's coming. Oh wait. Fuck. Is it even? Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Right.
shit.
It's fine, it's fine. Let me get out my trusty tools. Wait one sec.
So in fact, if you don't want to give it a chance, it's all good. You know what I mean? You know,
I did give it a chance twice.
I want to give it. Yeah.
It's insane.
But but I mean, you couldn't remember anything there. No. You just,
I can't remember anything now, yeah, because there was nothing important for me to attach it onto.
but I mean, I just explained like why it was important. You're like, oh yeah, that just makes sense. Actually.
Yeah, why it was important.
Yeah.
And like he had this flashback thing, the wizard I remember it as the Wizard King's flashback. It was interesting finding out about the Wizard King, the past with the elves. It did a lot to characterize those people. But the villain himself, he's just generic like villain, bad, whatever. It didn't really do much for him.
Huge.
It did a lot for everyone else.
Oh.
Like I can remember when the characters afterwards, when they interact at some point, they meet the elves again in some place where the elves are chilling. And I can't remember if it was like Noel or whoever who found them, but
Well, I mean, he's just more of like a shock value thing, really. Isn't it?
well, yeah, but like that's interesting. Like those are characters who I guess I'd be interested in. But I don't remember that flashback because it doesn't really do much for the devil. I already know that like you're called the devil. I know you want to just do evil stuff and cause chaos.
But you're saying it's got nothing to do with the devil, really. Like,
I'm not saying it has nothing to do with him. It just doesn't do.
Well, it's not like a
his
sad
character's
backstory for the
mid.
devil. That's what you're wanting.
I don't mean that. I mean,
I'm falling.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go another way. Hold on. Oh, unless you got a vote. Actually, I've got a vote. Oh.
I can rip you. Where are you?
All the way down there.
See you.
You got a vote.
Yeah. Where are you?
Oh wait, I could just go. To be fair, Loki, I could climb this myself. Let me try. Hey, Loki, I can. Oh, I can just. Okay, this is a bit you can walk. Have we actually made it? Are we crazy?
I think we've made it, bro. I don't know what to go from here though.
I think it's this way
well,
now.
I could basically swap out the personalities of both devils.
Oh right,
the
yeah.
Demon King and that devil, and there'll just be basically no difference.
Yeah, but it's the fact you didn't know who the Demon King was is crazy.
I remember who he is. I just didn't know who.
Yeah, we
like
made it
that's
to
who
the
he
peak.
was.
I think we made it, man.
Peak of the
Because
mountain.
that other devil,
Shit.
yo, both those devils have the same personality, man.
But you don't even remember who he is.
I remember both of them. I just can't like their personalities are just nothing.
You can say that about a lot of people though. What's Captain Kur's personality? Oh, well, this is nice, to be fair.
Any food? I'm so hungry.
Captain Kuro.
Yeah, what's Crocodile's personality? It's just they all have the same goal, man. They're just ruining people's
They
lives.
have very different personalities. The One Piece characters, One Piece has some of the most iconic villains.
Yeah. They all got the same personality.
Yeah, keep yapping.
I mean, you can try it, but like it's there for a reason. Like to say that Arlong and Crocodile and Lucci and Enel and like to say these guys just
Well, they're all the same.
they're not memorable.
They just ruin civilizations for no reason because they're evil. That's it. Every villain's the same.
No,
Like, when
Crocodile.
comes and saves the day. Crocodile was ruining the lives of the sun people, yeah, and I was ruining the lives of the sky people. It's just,
If I was to reduce them to a sentence, even if I reduced it to a sentence, right? Like, Arlong hated humans. That was the incentive for his stuff. Crocodile got gapped in the new
Save
world.
us.
Crocodile got gapped in the new world, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna smurf on low E blue." That's basically what this stuff was. Like, that's both very different motives. Lucci believes if it's for like justice and it's for the world government, he'll basically do anything, regardless of how low it is.
Hold
Like,
up.
these are like even just me reducing it to a sentence, it's still clearly different.
it's the same, right?
I just gave different things, but these devils, it's just like pain, destruction, and evil to everyone. Why? Because we are devils. It's what devils do.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
Arlong's reason for causing pain and destruction? Why? Because I'm racist.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
not
well,
Crocodile's reason. That is a different reason.
yeah, but it's a pretty like hollow. Do you know what I mean? Like it's shallow. Like it's not much really going on, is there?
I mean, discrimination is done quite a lot in human history. It's a valid one.
It's not. Yeah, it's
That,
not really,
that
like,
reason
doesn't
alone
make
has
me
caused
go,
very
wow.
horrible things.
I reached the top without losing consciousness.
Oh, crazy. I've got no new badges, right?
What?
No, I've got no new badges.
I got
I don't
like
know.
6.
Look, I said
Definitely
I
should've got
found
one,
I
at
can't
least.
remember what their name was, like the Spur and stuff. The Eye of the Midnight Sun, the 3 people. One of them who the Yami beats in that thing.
Waiting for all
Those-
players.
Those 3 guys were fine. Licks was good.
There's no
Good.
continue.
Licks was